What up, YouTube? It's Dave. Grillin' with Dave. One of the other most important ingredients in grilling is beer, but it goes in here. Usually start with a commercial brand. One of these days I'm going to make my own sauce from scratch, but Sweet Baby Ray's is a good base. Using mostly ingredients that we have on hand anyway, I used to mix up my own special sauce. Yes, of course, ground black pepper, garlic powder, not garlic salt, garlic powder. You add salt to taste. If you keep using those, then you'll wind up too salty. Cayenne pepper. This is the first time I've ever tried this, but I saw we had it in the cupboard. Some ground mustard. We'll give that a try. Of course, they make all kinds of different Cajun mixes and spices. This is just what we happen to have in the cupboard. Lemon pepper, Worcestershire sauce, lemon juice, and a little vegetable juice. I almost forgot one of the most important ingredients. It's brown sugar. Dump all the ingredients into a big mixing bowl. I guess I should say lemon juice and my other liquids that aren't going to stick to the bottle. I put them in the bottle to help rinse out the residual barbecue sauce. And then shake it up. We don't need no stinking measurements. Just put it in there until it looks about right. A little pepper. Some garlic powder. Depending on how much garlic you like. Ground mustard. I've actually used regular mustard before too, so this won't be too bad. I know the flavor will be okay. I just never tried powdered mustard before. Or ground mustard, I guess you should say. Then just mix it up. Adding brown sugar helps in caramelization. Then we'll just mix that in. Then I like to pour it back into the jug so we can save it to use for dipping sauce. Chop up an onion. Today we're doing baby back ribs. Preparation of the meat. One of the things you want to do is remove this membrane right here that's on the back side of the bones, and it works best when it's at room temperature. Just get you some paper towel, helps you get a hold of it. This particular one has a piece sticking out right here. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of that, and it should just pull right off. Use a paper towel to get a hold of this thing. It should just rip right off. Easier said than done. You get a piece started, you might have to use a knife, and when you get a hold of it with a paper towel, that membrane should just pull right off. This helps later when you're cutting the ribs. To the grill. An elderly gentleman goes shopping and buys himself a brand new pair of boots. He comes home wearing his boots. He's really proud of them. The wife doesn't notice. So he goes in the bedroom and takes off all his clothes and comes back out just wearing his boots. He says to the wife, "Hey, you notice anything different?" She says, "No, it's hanging down like it always has, looking at the floor." He says, "That's because it's looking at my new boots." She says, "You should have bought a new hat." Got the grill going. We're going to use indirect heat, so I built my fire along the back wall of my grill. We're going to cook it on a cookie sheet with a baking rack. Another thing I wanted to tell you too, if you've never had the opportunity to cook with pecan wood, oh my God, you don't know what you're missing. First thing they say to do though is you want to sear the meat, so we're going to put that right on a direct fire for just a couple of minutes on each side. I don't know why that happened. The thing was upside down. I'm still trying to figure out this whole camera thing. Next thing we're going to do in preparation is add the onions into the baking tray, and we'll cover that. We're going to cover that with our baking rack, which I put on the grill for a second just to get it out of my way. And another thing we want to do is put some kind of liquid in the bottom of the pan. You can use water or beer. Today I'm using apple cider. Putting the apple cider in the bottom of the pan, when it cooks it's going to make steam, which helps to keep the meat moist and tender. I'm going to go ahead and slather some sauce on the meat so that it has a chance to cook in. Some people wait until they're almost done, but I like for it to cook with the sauce on it. Well, look at her smoking already. I got it all prepped. I got the onions and the apple cider in the bottom. The meat's all slathered with my sauce. I had to add some more charcoal. That's why I'm leaving the lid open for a little while. I want that other charcoal to get a chance to catch on fire. But we're getting close, ready to close the lid and let her set for a couple hours. Doesn't that look good already? Boy, the smoke is rolling out of her now. Look at that. I'm tempted to look. Oh, hey, I hear the train a-coming. They're having some kind of a thing down at the depot today with a passenger train, steam engine and whatnot. Man, that sucker's loud. I'm very tempted to keep opening the lid. I'm trying not to. I gotta let it sit for a while. Okay, so it's been a half an hour. I've at least got to lift the lid and see if I need to add some more apple cider. Ooh, look at that. Get a smoke rolling off of there. No, that looks pretty good. We'll close it right back up. It's been an hour. Temperature on the grill says damn near 600 degrees. 575 it says on my worthless piece of shit thermometer. But let's take a look and see what she's doing there. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Still got plenty of juice in the pan. It's cooking really good. I don't even need to add any more barbecue sauce yet. Fire's still doing well. We're going to close her right back up and try to maintain that heat, and we're going to leave her alone for about another half hour, and then we'll check her again. Just add a little more apple cider to it, then it's burnt right up since the last time I came out and checked it. You got to keep your eye on this stuff. It evaporates and burns away really quick. The meat is pretty much done. I'm going to slather it one more time and let it sit with the apple cider steaming while Mama gets the veggies and the other condiments ready, and then we'll be ready for some good eating. Total cooking time has been about 2.5 hours. The last half hour I came out and slathered her down some more. You can see that applesauce is bubbling away in the back. I think she's ready to go in for some eating. Boy, look at that. It looks so good. It seems to be done. It's not quite falling off the bone, but it's all right. We're hungry. Let's eat.
No, it's
there
not.
We go. That's what we're talking about. Now here's some good eats. Thanks again for stopping by, and like I said before, if you like my video, subscribe and like, and we'll see you next time.